Hello attackers and welcome to a brand new episode of Attack on Show. I'm your host, Robbie. We've got a great episode lined up for you today. In studio, we've got the president of the Royal Starr Arts Institute, Luke Castle is here, and we're going to talk about the monthly filmmaker mixers that they put together over in Royal Oak. It's a lot of fun. You're going to want to stick around for the details on that. He's also going to take the Attacker Status Challenge for a second time. Can he keep the record? And then we're going to wrap things up with I Miss My MTV with no other. Tender put out a brand new track, so we've got to bring this music to you. But before all of that fun starts, we need to start Movie Maniac Minute. So go ahead and start the clock. Home Alone fans lost their mind when they heard the news that Disney was going to reboot a Home Alone story. Now news is leaking that this may be a reboot/sequel, and Macaulay Culkin may actually be attached to the film. The storyline right now is currently loosely based on Macaulay Culkin's character Kevin McAllister owning a security company, McAllister Security. And in other Disney news, Rick Moranis may be coming out of retirement as well. Unfortunately, not for a Strange Brew sequel, but for a sequel to Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. And in major casting news, Owen Wilson has been cast to feature an undisclosed character in the Loki series. Excited to see where that one's gonna go. And in other major movie news, the Chris Rock Samuel L. Jackson Saw reboot has a title. Get ready for Spiral, the book from Saw. And back over at Disney, Kathleen Kennedy did dispel the rumors that Indiana Jones 5 was going to be a reboot. No Chris Pratt. Harrison Ford is coming back with this fedora. This is going to be great. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time that I have. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this segment, make sure you click like and subscribe below. But make sure to stick around. There's plenty more to come on Attack on Show. All right, we're back. Another episode of Attack on Show. And we've got returning guest, president of the Royal Starr Arts Institute, Luke Castle, everybody. So welcome back. He had so much fun. He couldn't wait.
Last time was so eventful for me. You were at the film festival this year.
I was.
And you covered it. You were our official podcast. YouTube show that was there.
That was
you did a really great show. You did a really great job.
Thank you. So we're here today. Last time you were here, we were really talking heavy about the film festival because we were right on the cusp of it.
I do that.
Now we're here to talk about a different event that you guys, because you guys are all over the place in the whole entertainment industry here of Metro Detroit.
And only growing.
We're going to talk about the monthly mixers that you guys do.
Yes. So probably about 2 years ago, something like that. Actually, I think it's going on exactly 2 years now because we started off in February 2 years ago. Corey, as you know, everybody knows Corey. If you don't know Corey in the industry, you should. Corey Milton. And I had a conversation about doing community mixers, but like putting the spit, because we had tried it before, and I know other people have tried it before, but we wanted to take what we had learned from the other projects that we worked on, like the podcast that we did back in the day, and like take those principles and apply them to building a community out.
Right.
So, we had a bunch of ideas. Some of them we didn't execute because it's just like, oh no, that doesn't look right. But we got it down to this is what it's going to be. This is what we want to happen. We want people to network, find jobs, find paid jobs, which is really important. Paid casting roles, paid crew roles. We want to let everybody know the other resources out there, whether it's a studio or a catering company or like We Fix Your Scripts is there almost every
It seems like they're there quite a bit. Headshots
are there for $20 so you can get started as an actor if that you're just starting out or just need a new one instead of paying hundreds of dollars. So we wanted to have all these services and then be able to have it as an enjoyable, fun event. So we hold it in a local bar. This year we have Fifth Avenue who's joined, which we have some really cool announcements about the mixer that's going to be changing in February.
Oh, okay. February 11th.
Yes. Is it February 11th?
Yes, February 11th.
Okay. I'm glad you know because I forgot to look at that.
But research.
It's 7 p.m. in Royal Oak at Fifth Avenue, which coincidentally is also on Fifth Avenue in Royal Oak. If you want more information, you can go to our Facebook page, which is the Royal Starr Arts Institute. We have an event there. You can always also go to royalstar.org and check out our events and calendar there, which will just send you to the ticketing. We do encourage people to register. It is free.
It's much faster at the door if you do.
Yes.
I made the mistake of not registering last time. And
yes, please
you get bogged
register.
down at the door a little bit.
The way you can get around that, we're going to be working on this, and is membership. So one of the things we do is we sell membership, which helps us create these programs because none of this stuff is free.
Right.
So membership is $35 for an individual and
A month?
No, a year.
That's a steal.
A year. It's wait till you figure. We've added to it this
Nice.
month. So and 135 for a business, but that can cover 2 people. You can sign up 2 people. That'll cover.
Okay.
The reason why we did that, because it usually only covered the business and that one person that's on the account. But the reason why we did that is because we're adding some benefits where like we need to know who has membership. One of those is, if you know about Fifth Avenue, it's also a pool hall as far as billiards.
Yes. Sure. What's
So
the
if you
difference?
I don't know.
Okay.
They call it billiards in the UK, I think, because they have a game called snooker. I don't know. But at this, it's the regular pool, 8-ball, 9-ball. And usually you would have to pay for those, but if you have a membership, you can now use the pool tables at Fifth Avenue during our events absolutely free.
No kidding.
You're going to get a special band when you get to the door. So how it works when you get to one of our events is we check if you're 21 because it's a bar. And if you are 21, you get a band that says you're 21.
So can under 21 come in?
Under 21 can come in. They just can't drink, so they don't have that color band.
Because I was curious, I'll be honest, I was curious because you guys hold casting calls at the Mixer, so there'll be different movies there, people looking for cast.
Yeah.
And I was curious because I noticed some of the age on some of the announcements were underage, and I wondered, could underage come in? So that's a huge
we realized that was something that we needed, so we started to partner with venues that would allow that, but we had to find out how to make that work. So
it's not just a bar, it's a pool hall,
exactly.
so there's extras.
There's liability there.
Yes.
So that's why we do the bands. Now you're going to get a second band if you're a member. It's going to be a VIP band. That band will allow you, first, free pool. So individual passes, so individual memberships, which are $35 a year.
Nice.
And business memberships, which are $135 a year. The difference between the big difference is the tables at the Mixer. Those are the business memberships.
Okay.
Unless
so
they're
you
casting.
can't pay to play?
What do you mean?
I mean, if there's enough, if they're
yeah, you
taken,
can pay to play, but they might be taken.
It's gonna get rowdy at these.
It's gonna be fun. Here's the second
if you
thing.
get too
We're
many
creating
businesses?
a VIP membership area.
Oh,
So if you're
like
familiar,
higher up so they can look down.
no, it's gonna, you know that little area in the back in front of the screens.
Yes.
That's gonna be the VIP area we're looking at. We're thinking about this. Members will be allowed back there to talk and but what's really gonna be back there is food.
Oh,
So Fifth Avenue has been gracious enough to support us by putting out a spread, and we don't know what it's going to be. They haven't told us yet, but they say it's going to be good.
so this is a different price, or is that part of the
That's
135?
part of the one. That's just
So you get
benefits of membership, folks.
unlimited pool, food, VIP area.
So if you're an individual, $35. If you're a business, $135, and that's a year.
What proof do you need to show that you're a business?
You just pay $135. We'll just take anybody.
You need proof that you have money.
The big difference is the businesses also get to have a consistent table there when they're not casting. Casting tables obviously are free as long as they have paid positions.
These Mixers are a great event. I went to the one in January, and I mean, you guys already outgrew one location. Two locations.
We started at Imagine.
Oh, okay. So you
So,
outgrew Imagine, then you were next door to Imagine.
Used to have this meeting area upstairs that was really big, but it's now a theater.
Oh, okay, yes. The one in Royal Oak.
That was our first, pretty much I think all of our first year. Yeah, I think almost all of our first year all of our first year we were there. And then our second year we were at Hamlet until the very end,
Yes,
where we moved to Fifth Avenue for our Halloween party, which we do. Which is going to return this year. I'm really excited about that. Which is like all the crazy cool makeup.
People get into that.
It's awesome. And we're going to be at Fifth Avenue for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big venue, and
It is big, but I tell you, you guys filled that space.
They also now said if it continues to grow, we can have both floors. So.
Oh, there's a second floor.
Oh yeah.
Maybe the second floor would be VIP.
Or maybe it's cool up there too. There's more pool tables. There's another VIP
Nice.
area. There's a whole other bar up there. It's nice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, and like you said, the scope
stage.
that you guys are helping as far as what brings these people together. I mean, I like the idea, the organization behind it. When I walked in, just the different name tags. If you're a director, actor, writer.
Yeah, it was Corey's idea. I loved it. I was first against it. I'm just like, that's a lot of work.
No, shout out to Corey. I thought that was fantastic.
Corey has some great ideas.
It did not have podcast YouTube star name tag logos though, so I was confused.
You know what? I don't disagree. I mean, I know you're making a joke, but
YouTuber.
Well, I think podcast, like, it'd be nice to know who the podcasters are.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know if we have a lot of them, but that's how we would find out.
That's why I wore the shirt, though. There's
so,
ways around it.
Yeah.
No.
You have lots of great ideas.
But the organization of it is great because I like the idea of just walking around. I slapped one on for director because I'm working on something in the future here.
I'm excited.
And, some of the actors stopped, and it was just nice to break conversation with people. And it's a great community feeling at this event. Everybody is there helping each other. You get to meet new people. Everyone has similar interests. And I was really pleased with the turnout.
Wings.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what the common
and
interest
they're all
is.
around the bar.
All around the bar.
No, but it is a great event. So any, I would say, indie filmmakers out there, just getting started, not even maybe if you don't even know where you want to go yet, I think this is a good event at all different levels just to come in and start experiencing and meeting new people.
Absolutely. So here's some questions I have for you. Let me interview you.
Oh, this is changed. So we switch sides?
When you get there, you're a very outgoing person, obviously. You have your own podcast show.
Yes.
There's a lot of people in the community that can be introverted, which is there's nothing wrong with. We're all built different ways.
Yes.
But I have listened to a lot of people who struggle with that introduction, like going up to people.
Okay.
What is advice you can give to them?
Honestly, to me, especially in this industry, you have to conquer your fears.
Yeah.
So you just got to swallow your pride. Don't think of it and just go say hello. And I promise anybody who's watching, after you do it once, it's just easier from there on out. And there's things, people think I'm such an extrovert, but there's still a lot of places I'm uncomfortable with, which is why I throw myself in different classes or just try to, learn those experiences. But I've always said, my favorite model that I live by is it just doesn't hurt to ask.
You know what? I totally 100% agree. Another thing is if you know somebody there. If you don't know somebody there, but if you know somebody there, go up to them first and see who they're talking to, and it's sometimes a little bit easier.
And take a friend if it makes you feel better, because the event is free to attend. You do want the memberships because of obviously the perks that you guys are offering, but maybe for your first time out, bring a friend. It doesn't cost anything. It gets you out. It gets you to Royal Oak. Have a drink, walk around, and start to talk to people. And like we said, all the other benefits that come involved. You might think you want to start writing, and then you start talking about acting and realize, where do you go to class? Where did you get classes?
It can't hurt. So if you don't bring a friend and you don't have a friend that's there, and you're still, what's the word, shy and introverted. Excuse me, that Capri Sun.
It's hitting you hard.
What's the percentage on this? I'm usually always there. It's sort of my job.
Yes.
Come up and say, I know you from Attack on Show. Then I'll lean in, oh yeah, no, okay.
It's 6 free drinks if you do.
It is not. It's on him. Or if you see him, he'll probably talk to you too. Because obviously you watch his show and you found out about here. So come up to either of us and one of us will point you in the right direction or introduce you to somebody. Usually when somebody comes up to me, I ask them what they want to do and I go through usually the same spiel because I sort of figuring out what their interest is and then I can direct them in the right direction.
Right.
I'm usually not the end point, though. Usually, unless you want to know more about film festivals and organizational structure, I'm sure I could talk you guys' ears off. But if you want to know more about film and your particular interest, there's always a person I can point you to because I know most of the people that are in the different venues or the different positions.
And definitely follow them on Facebook. I would say that's the best place to go because when you guys create the events, it's the constant reminder. You guys are always putting out there as far as who's going to be showing up at the next events with the headshots, what movies might be casting. The next one is February 11th, as you mentioned. And I saw there's Feldpeller Studios that's going to be there, and they have the Feldpeller Showcase coming up on the 28th of this month.
You going to be there?
I'm going to be there.
I think I'm going to be there also.
Tickets are purchased. I'm ready to go. It's 4 films. I mean, it's going to be a fun night.
It's going to be at the main art theater in Royal Oak, I believe.
Yeah. So, we had Jason on the show. He's a fellow attacker, so
very cool.
He's a good guy. But you guys, they're going to be there setting up. They are a full-blown production company. So another kind of angle of not just casting. These people, they have a total film crew. So for people out there that have a script, don't quite know where to go, that's what this company Feldpeller Studios does.
Absolutely.
So there's all different avenues. You guys have some casting going on there. I won't self-plug, but Project Horror is going to be there looking for casting.
No, what is Project Horror?
I will be setting up a casting table at the next.
Is that that your project?
Project Horror is my, yes.
It's called, is it that the name of?
That's the name. Project Horror. It'll make sense when you see it.
Okay.
It'll make sense. It'll all make sense. But I'm going to be setting up a casting table, so I'm
Very
really excited
cool.
for this. It'll be a different angle for me because, like I said, last time I went around kind of shaking hands, talking to people to possibly come on Attack on Show. So now I'm going to try a different angle of
Absolutely.
the mixer there.
Do it
so
up.
It's a great event. Can't stress it enough to make sure you go check it out. And then I do want to pivot real quick here because you are obviously doing another film festival this year. It's a yearly event.
Mm-hmm.
We are approaching, there's a submission time. Is it still the early bird submission? Are you familiar with the dates on this?
I think we're now in normal submissions.
Now we're in normal
because
submissions?
early bird ended in December
Okay. So,
31st because it's been open since festival. We opened it the second weekend of festival.
Okay.
Right. And now we're in, I think, normal or early. There's just so many. I don't know what we call the tiers. We're still accepting submissions, but the earlier you get them in, it's going to be cheaper.
Yes. Now the event is still going to be at the Imagine Theater in Royal Oak.
The festival of movies will be.
Yes.
We're
you do spread out,
now.
yes, at the
'Cause
university.
we're-
Are you still
we're-
doing the podcast? And yes.
We have multiple programs and multiple things as we grow out the film festival because bigger, better, and more.
Always
fun.
growing. So the festival is going to run 2 weeks over 2 weekends, a couple days throughout the week as well. It's going to conclude on the 20th. Are we going to get some musicians back in? Because I thought that was fabulous.
Yes.
I think
I'm making some moves to incorporate more
Always making
music
moves.
into our festival. I'm trying to figure out how it works. Obviously, it worked really well. I want a better setup for the musicians so we can do.
Yeah. Maybe
some more
off to
cool
the
stuff.
side so that's always plugged in.
I have no idea. We're gonna figure this out.
All right.
I have some ideas.
I like it. No, I'm super excited. So the festival's going to be a lot of blast, but definitely you guys want to check out the Monthly Mixers.
Yes.
That is a huge...
And stay up to date because there's other things that are going to be like this membership bonuses.
Yes.
We're just announcing that. We're going to be announcing that in February more.
And one last point you wanted to discuss is looking at expanding your team.
Yes. So we're a completely volunteer run at the moment, and we rely on people in the community that are passionate or want to give their time over to this thing that we're doing
Yes.
with film and art and music and giving back to the community. We are a nonprofit, so that needs to be a part of your prerequisites. But we're looking for volunteers at any commitment level. So that if you just can commit one day a month, we have a mixer. You can help us do ticketing or bands or something at the mixer. If you want something like a resume piece, we have those too. We have those opportunities. Come see me or Corey at the mixer, or you can email me at luke@castle, CASTLEHEART.co. There is no M. It's too expensive still. And you can let me know there, or Corey, Corey, at Royal Starr with 2 R's, so Royal STARR.org. And let us know that you want to help out.
Yeah, and it's a great group to be a part of. Again, networking, you're going to gain great experience, especially in this industry. If you have a passion for film, there's going to be, it's a lot of fun. It's not work. If you do what you love, never work a day in your life.
It's always work. I want to correct this. It's always work. I take pride in it, but it's still fun.
It's still fun. It's the fun work.
Yeah, it's fun work.
I just keep telling myself
Like
it's
washing
not work.
dishes.
That's not fun.
No, it's not.
We have another segment for you.
All right.
It's official. We got to give you your 5 questions to see if you achieve attacker
I gotta do
status.
this again?
Yeah, you ready?
I thought I was
It wasn't official. We didn't have a logo last time.
But I'm at if
Super attacker?
If I lose, do I lose my attacker status?
You got to give the glass back.
Kylie, my assistant over there, she's not gonna like that. It's her glass, actually.
She stole it.
It's just no, it stays in my house.
You got to
and she
try and
uses
win
it all
her
the time.
one then.
All right.
All right, you ready?
This is for you, Kylie. Here we go.
All right, so it's 5 questions to see if you achieve attacker status.
Gosh, this is stressful.
It's all official with that intro. I love it.
It's stressful.
All right. Got some good ones for you. Number 1.
Oh, we can start now. Here we go.
You ready?
No.
No, these are stressful. Number 1. Who do you think would win in a fight? Skeletor or Shredder?
Technically, if you go throughout the series, they both have access to magic. Can we agree on that?
Yes.
All right. What is the definition of winning?
Well, who would beat the other one up?
Like death?
Sure.
Skeletor's already dead.
He can still die.
How?
Die again. He has to. Okay, who would knock the other out? We'll go that route. Let's not go.
Okay, this is what I think. It's going to be Shredder. Let me explain. Shredder actually knows martial arts, and he knows how to fight. He also is a leader, so he has a lot more skills than just a skeleton.
That was it. The martial arts was the tiebreaker.
All right.
So good, you hit that one. 1 for 1. Good job, good job. Kaylee's staring at you over there. She's wanting her glass. Number 2. You have to hire a new person for your HR department. Who do you hire? Tommy DeVito, which is Pesci from Goodfellas.
Okay. Oh, God, no.
Or Mr. Blonde from Reservoir Dogs.
Gosh.
You only had 2 applicants.
Do they do the hiring, or do they just deal with the problems?
They do it all.
Okay, here. I have to see Tommy. The reason why I say Tommy is because he's intimidating first. Where I don't think Blonde is intimidating first.
Yes.
You know, you don't know. Blonde sort of just scares you. You know not to cross a guy.
Tommy takes it because Tommy can kind of sell you on the fact that you want to join.
Okay.
But he'll also won't let you leave.
All right.
And if you leave, you know what Tommy does. So that gets it. 2 for 2. Tommy was it. Number 3. What is a better sci-fi film? Enemy Mine or The Last Starfighter?
The Last Starfighter. This is the reason why.
Okay.
It's the first time we actually had integrated computer graphics in it. Right?
Yes.
And I think that's more important in the film world, if this is what we're covering, than the other film.
The super laser shot at the end?
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
But no, even in The Last Starfighter, I believe...
all the space scenes.
Yeah, that's all computer. It
was basically
not the first time we did it. The first time was actually Westworld, the original Westworld, Michael Keaton's Westworld.
Yep.
When they revealed the robot's face.
Yeah.
That was the first time we actually used.
It was their vision.
But that was a small piece where the true integration of that was Last Starfighter. I remember this as a kid because I didn't know what it was called until film school because I was scared to get into cars because of that movie.
Oh, it sucked it up. Yeah.
Because that thing in the I don't even know what it was. I was really little when I saw it. But it was some kind of monster that, like, I still want. I
made you nervous to be really good at video games, like in case you got taken away. All right, that takes it. Last Starfighter.
Is that is that the name? What was yours? What was the answer?
Last Starfighter.
Oh.
I'm a huge Dennis Quaid fan.
Okay.
Enemy Mine is a good
Fair
movie,
enough.
but Last Star, it was the same reasons. They integrated the computer effects, so that was really cool. Number 4. You have to choose between one weapon. Do you take the Sword of Omens or the Sword of Grayskull? Do you know the Sword of Omens?
No.
Thundercats.
Oh, okay, yeah. What's the Sword of Omen's powers?
He can have sight beyond sight, and then it grows 3 sizes bigger. I think, and it also shoots the...
Well, I want that if it does
shoots
that.
the laser out. Shoots the laser out to call all the friends. I think that was about it, though.
Okay, so that's a hard one because I know more about He-Man's sword, obviously.
Okay.
But knowing those are the powers for that, like, if you can also get your friends to come over, which is He-Man's sword didn't do that.
No.
I think the Sword of Omens...
It made his cat cool.
Yeah, like, it's cool. It has a cat. I'm a dog person. Sorry, guys. Most days I'm a dog person. I think it's going to be the Sword of Omens. Because I can get, like, I can be like the Power Rangers, essentially. Just get all my
The Sword of Omen
there.
also looked cooler. Had, like, the cool hooks on the bottom and the Thundercats logo on it. What?
No.
You lose.
I watched parts of it. I remember Voltron.
Yes.
Was that was the thing that I ended up watching. It had a very tall robotic Voltron.
Yeah. All the lions assembled.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And it was like you could control it and just it was like 2.5 feet tall. It was cool.
Well, the Sword of Omens takes it. So 5 for 5, or you're 4 for 4.
Ooh,
we're on number 5.
How many do I need to get attacker
It's
status?
just 5.
But how many do I need? Is it 100%?
All 5. Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. We don't play. There's no curve here.
Jeez.
All right. This is. We used to do better. What was better, the remake or the original? We kind of lost. We can't find any more films to make fun of like that. So now we're gonna do. This is who did it better, Deep Impact or Armageddon? It's the same movie.
Yeah, this is hands down. Okay, so let me explain myself. Armageddon, I think, did it better.
Yes.
I love Deep Impact because of I have a weird fascination with Lily Sabowski.
Oh, okay.
I absolutely, like, I love her so much. If she's watching, it's embarrassing. Like, when I was a kid and that movie came out, I was just like, oh yeah, we're gonna have kids. Like, that's where I was. I'm absolutely, wasn't when I was a kid. She's like way taller than me. Like, she's not even good. I get it, folks. You don't have to comment down below. Like, it's never gonna happen. You don't have to.
We'll read those on a third.
Just don't waste your time. We get it. Unless you know Lily Sabowski, then definitely
leave a phone number.
I gave my email earlier. You know where I am. But yeah, I love Deep Impact. Sorry, Lily Sabowski. We never met, so I have to be... the emotional journey you go on in Armageddon makes so much more sense as a story.
Especially when Ben Affleck's singing.
It's well done. Ben Affleck did a really great job. Liv Tyler did a really great job, although Liv Tyler's great. She's not Lily Sabowski for me. You're great, though. But definitely, it's Armageddon.
Armageddon takes it.
Yeah.
5 for 5. You get another glass today. Woohoo! Or you can keep your Capri Sun bag here if you'd like.
I like my Capri Sun bag.
No, you get it. Congratulations. Armageddon was it. Amazing cast, fun action. Michael Bay, it's always fun. But we're not going to let you go yet. I'm going to keep you around. You didn't get to do this last time.
What?
We're going to do I Miss My MTV because I like to end the episodes with a cool song to try and introduce some artists to people. The same. I know, but that's why we keep it here. We bring music videos on Attack on Show. So this is I Miss My MTV. You're going to like it.
Cool.
All right, now this is I Miss My MTV. Cool. And this is my favorite segment, so I always make everyone sit there because I like showing music to people and see if you like the bands. So today we have, I think this is like the 9th time I've had this band on I Miss My MTV. This is my favorite band, Tender.
Have you had them on here yet?
Not yet. I'm glad you asked. I am meeting them February 18th on my birthday in Chicago, and they're going to be on Attack on Show.
Nice.
So I get to interview these guys. They're out of the UK. They just released this new track on the 30th at midnight. They did a Q&A. So I'm going to bring it to you guys in case you missed the premiere. This is Tender's new track, 6 in the Morning. All right, that was Tender's new track, 6 in the Morning.
That was cool.
Yeah, you liked it?
So they're gonna be they're in Chicago on the 6th.
Yeah, February 18th. They're doing a U.S. tour right now. They are going from like Chicago over to like St. Louis and not Detroit yet, but I keep nagging them to come to Detroit. But they were gracious enough when I've been reaching out to these guys for like a year.
Cool.
And they said, look, if you can come to Chicago, we want to get you backstage. We want to be on Attack on Show. We know you're a fan. So super excited to meet these guys. It's a great birthday gift for me. I'm excited for it.
Where they can find more information about Tender?
Tender, I got links below.
Tender?
Yes, you're not swiping anyway on this. It's it's Tender. But the link is below to that track if you want to finish the rest of the track there. It's a very cool track. And check out everything by these guys because every single song by them is awesome. I mean, they just keep a cool tone. Every time they come out with a new track, I love it. So that's it. You made it through another episode of Attack on Show, Luke. Thank you so much for coming on. This is awesome.
I kept my status, right?
You did. You keep your attacker status. Make sure, everybody, that you like and subscribe below because we're going to keep bringing you all this fun stuff on Attack on Show, and a lot of new things are coming out. I'm really excited.
Very cool.
And make sure you head over to the Royal Starr Arts Institute Facebook page, follow them, and check out their website. You're going to want to stay in touch with them, especially in the film community here in the Metro Detroit area. Everybody, thank you for watching. Luke, do you want to tell them the name of the show?
It's Attack on Show.
Yes, it is.